First of all, I'm back in my bedroom. This is where my real bookshelf lives with all the books that I love and adore. The bookshelf you usually see in my background is in our living room, and it mostly holds like reference books and nonfiction and food books and things of that nature. So this is where all my pretties live. Look at how pretty they are. I have a book haul today. I know I'm supposed to be on a book buying ban, but I've mentioned before that I live literally practically next door to this amazing independent bookstore. Maybe next time I'm there, I'll try to get some footage of it. It's so amazing. And I've been craving going there for like a month now, and I haven't. And then I was starting to plan some of my 2015 reading and kind of map out what I'm going to read when and how long it's going to take me to finish my TBR stack. And I realized that if I want to continue reading one collection of short stories and one nonfiction book a month, which I do in 2015, then I didn't have enough to do that. So I had to go buy some nonfiction and short stories. I did a really good job. I only got 7 books. Okay, that's not that bad. So without further ado, here are the books that I have no regrets about. The first is the Complete Persepolis by Marjane Satrapi. I don't know how to pronounce that. I've been wanting to read this forever. This is a graphic memoir. This is all of I think it was originally published in 4 parts. And it's about a girl growing up during the Iranian Revolution. So this should be fun. I actually might get to this before the end of the year because I've also been craving some graphic novels and I don't have a lot of those on hand either. But we will see. Next is What We See When We Read by Peter Mendelssohn. I have been eyeing this in the bookstore since it came out, pretty much. And then Library at the Edge of the World did a whole really cool video about it, which I'll link down below. And I was like, have to have it. So now I have it. And it's a beautiful book. There's all kinds of cool stuff inside. Like that. And that. And so this shouldn't take me too long to read. I might also read this before the end of the year. And in saying that, I'm totally negating the fact that I'm justifying buying these books because I need them for 2015. But whatever. Next one I got is Joan Didion's The Year of Magical Thinking. I did a whole weird thing when I read Slouching Towards Bethlehem because I didn't really love it. But I think I'm really going to love this. This is a memoir. It was published relatively recently, 2005. And it's a little tiny thing. But I'm looking forward to getting into more Joan Didion so I can finally figure out how I actually feel about her. Next, I have Tiny Beautiful Things. This is Advice on Love and Life from Dear Sugar by Cheryl Strayed. And I think this is just a collection of questions and responses that Cheryl Strayed did while she wrote as Sugar. And apparently this is supposed to be really beautiful and heartbreaking, so I'm looking forward to this as well. And then the last nonfiction I picked up was Bad Feminist by Roxane Gay. I've never read anything by Roxane Gay. Everyone's talking about her. She's supposed to be amazing. I flipped through this. It looks really great. Totally up my alley. So, ooh, that's really bad glare. There we go. So I will be reading this sometime. And then I only ended up with one collection of short stories. I had intended to get some Alice Munro collections while I was there, but they didn't have the ones that I wanted in the editions that I wanted, so I'm either going to have to go back later or find them online somewhere. But I did get Magic for Beginners by Kelly Link. So these are short stories. I believe they are magical realism, a lot of them. Kelly Link is supposed to be an amazing short story author, and I love magical realism, so she was on my list for 2015, and I'm really glad that I got this. Sorry if the camera's shaky. It's because it's sitting on my bed, and my cats keep jumping on and off my bed like crazy people. And then lastly, as I was planning for 2015, I was like, I only read one book of poetry this year. That was a collection by Pablo Neruda. And when I was an undergrad, I used to read poetry all the time and really enjoyed it. And I would like to get back into that. And my bookstore doesn't have a huge selection of poetry. And also, I'm kind of out of the loop these days. I didn't really know where to start. So I went with somebody tried and true. And that is William Carlos Williams. And these are his selected poems. It's edited by Charles Tomlinson. And I'm also really excited to read this. And again, this should be pretty quick, because William Carlos Williams, as you may know, writes very short, structured verse. Very simple, but I really adore him. I find most of his poems to be so intensely profound for how short they are. So yeah, that is my unexpected, very small book haul. If you've read any of these books and want to tell me things about them, you can do that. And I am going to film like 6 videos today, so if you see this outfit again, that's why. And so I'm going to get on that. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.